Okay, hello and welcome back to some more Hello Neighbour! Or Secret Neighbour, sorry. Have I been calling it Hello Neighbour the entire time? It's in the Hello Neighbour franchise, but it's Secret Neighbour. So I apologise if I've scuffed up the title. Yes. Okay, so let's see what we got. We're just going to play now. It's not going to be tips and tricks as to how to survive or how to find keys, because, you know, you can pick that up as you go along. You don't need the MLG advice. Or the MLG advice is how to do things as the neighbour, because blocking off the paths are very effective. That's, you know, there's a competition. So, you know, there. For competition entries to potentially do things. But I thought, you know, they're also fun titles to have and watch. So, you know, they seem like a good system to go for some tips and advice as to how to win as a Hello Neighbour, as both a child and the neighbour. And, you know, we are winning as both of those. Not to brag. Okay, this is taking forever to load at this point. It's not the normal scuff point. Like normal, if it's scuffed, it'll be like halfway through. So 3/4 full, unless someone's left the lobby, is maybe just waiting for someone's ping or something, I guess. I'm sure it won't be too much longer. I should probably just start the videos once the match actually starts, rather than where I'm currently starting it, right? That would probably be a smart idea. I get concerned sometimes when my audio, because the bar is so thin, I'm like, is it picking up? But then I'm flicking it, peaks. Okay, come on, load up now. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Okay, this is like a slow version of the song. And we were disconnected, of course we were. Because no one was getting into that game at any point. A stranger detective. Interesting. Stranger danger. Hello? Hello. I'm also leaning into the computer mic. Yeet! You're the neighbour. This is why you don't put open mic when you're doing a let's play. You've got to push to talk. Push to talk. If you're doing a fucking let's play, push to talk. No one wants to hear, especially if it's in a language that you don't speak. But even then, even when it is, no one wants to hear your let's play. You don't want to hear my let's play if you're in game. So I'm on push to talk because I'm considerate. Okay, we got the key immediately. Okay. If you had a chair to spawn with as well, having a chair there is very effective to just lock off that door and keep yourself safe. Okay. Russian, I guess. Okay, we can hear his hot mic. I feel like it is that Russian dude who's the neighbour. Right, time to run. Something being broken. Those things being broken right next to you are always a bit awkward. It's like, is someone breaking a window? Did something break? I feel like it's just ambient things that break randomly around you now. Also, the gun. We never showed off the gun. The gun is a one-hit KO. But we only really want to fire it on the neighbour. We don't want to accidentally shoot someone who isn't. Okay. GG, I'm out, is what that guy just basically said. Okay, so he searched all these, so he's probably safe. Though, these are the very easily missed cabinets with a key in them. Okay, I accidentally shot my loads at the door. Whoops. Feels bad. I had a bullet and I shot it at the door because like my mouse double clicks too often. It's a bit broken. I don't think it's the mouse though. I think it's Windows 10. So you don't get to see the instant hit KO on my gun. It feels bad, man. But I will throw it at the window. It's not very effective as a throwing weapon, so you know, it's like last resort after you've run out of bullets. Okay, someone's already searched all of these. Hello. Hello. We're not meant to be able to get up on that, I don't think. That was impressive that I accidentally jumped up there entirely. Have they already got the key and that's why they stopped searching? No. Okay. Right, okay. I'm going to swap this for the chocolate bar just so that I can run very fast, which I was trying to show off in the other video is a very effective method of catching up with the kids as the neighbour. But, you know, the neighbour could also go around eating all of those if he wanted to try and deprive chocolate bars for all the kids, so they don't have the opportunity to run. And using that to get away from the neighbour is also very effective. Okay, I'm never going to get to that kid, but also we just win. We don't need to go save that kid because we already win. GG. Just already win, and that's all we have to do. Stranger got straight back in. Okay, we're one person short, so the lobby really shouldn't be loading. But, you know, maybe it won't be bugged and glitched, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But it's a really fun game, I do like it. You know, that's probably why I play it a bit too much during the betas and the alphas, and end up with a lot of videos that go between. But, you know, that's a good sign that it's a good game. Okay, so we're only a child, we're not the neighbour. We don't have to concern ourselves with catching kids. Okay. As you can see, like maybe I'm just really good as a child. That's also, it can be pretty hard for the neighbour. But again, you know, when I'm the neighbour, I can do pretty well. So take from that what you will. Okay, that is some sort of safe. No, it's a TV. Can I put the JVC tape in that? Do you think? I wonder. Okay, we've got a helmet. Let's put the helmet on. I'm hearing kids screaming. I'm not seeing anyone though. So I don't know where you are. The helmet does limit your vision a bit, which can be a bit of a problem. Okay, we're hearing windows being smashed. There's a lot of TVs spawning today. Like, a few too many TVs. Okay, is this the way in? Well, it's a way in. It's not necessarily the best way in, but we'll take it. Hi. Where did this flashlight come from? It fell from the sky. I suspected it might be the neighbour in disguise, but okay, that person's a bit concerning. You enjoy being there. Yeah, I'm hearing. Is that above or is that below? It's nearby. Shit, too slow. Okay. So yeah, we've charged our skill now as the Braves, so you know if we do get hits, we're safe. Okay, that's annoying with the flashes. That kind of makes it awkward for getting away. Shit. Okay, but I can also just hit you with that. Okay, well that's the problem. What were we stuck on? That flashing is so annoying. That's overpowered. That is really overpowered. The flashing, I got finger cramp. I got finger cramp. Stranger danger. Rainy. Silverlight. Stranger. Okay, so I think it's Rainy as the neighbour. What's the neighbour perspective? Okay, here we go. He's going to chase Stranger now. There's still 3 keys left to get. You're going to make it very obvious. Stick to the neighbour though. Yeah, okay. I tried to. I should have just run. I shouldn't have kept fighting the neighbour. But I thought he's got to be so dead at that point. The slingshot is very powerful. It does 10 hits per damage, but you know, you can also use it to just kill the kids rather than actually kill them as the neighbour. You can just whittle them down. So, you know, there is that. But he's still going to... Why did you just stay stood there? Why didn't you throw anything at the neighbour? That was kind of an odd option that you did there. The stranger has a chocolate bar ready to run. He has the ability on his detective to see where the keys could be. Shit, there's actually 4 keys. We got no chance. We got no chance on this one. Someone could have already got... Wow, we've despawned from him. This is an odd bug. He stood on that lamp and now we've desynced from him. Okay, but we can resync by running like that, but you know, that was an odd option. Yes, it's still locked up. Neighbour. It's still very much locked up. Why would you eat your chocolate bar at that point? I guess he was trying to throw it, but that's also a caged window, not one that you can actually get out of. Okay, Rainy coming around. Maybe heard the window and is heading in that direction. Right, so that's the neighbour's room where it's got surveillance, which I guess you can use to figure out where the kids are. I don't know, I don't really use the room much. I mean, you know, clearly it's got surveillance up and that would be clever that that would be the case, but this person's spawning the door. Spawn camping the door is not the way to win. Okay, and back into the neighbour room and push the button again. I'm gonna have to see what that button does when I'm your neighbour next, because I don't use it. I've never used it. I don't know what that's doing. Stranger probably has a key. Okay, Rainy is in the way. Wow, that sucks. Okay, the clown has smoke bombs which limit vision, but you know, maybe also slow down the neighbour because he seemed pretty slow himself then. Maybe they slow everyone in the smoke, but he slowed himself, which wasn't really helpful. Stranger is thankfully able to get away through that path, because that could have been a problem. Okay, so he's got some heavy TVs at this point. They're going to help him do a lot of damage to the neighbour, but be hard to throw. He's actually chasing the neighbour, but the neighbour hits him. And then here's where we died. He misses with the TV and is doomed. Da, 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 da. Neighbour victory. All children are missing. GG. Okay, so I'm going to wait a few seconds for some new people to spawn in, and they can go into a lobby, and then I'll find some new people. Moose. Hellflow, Lilith. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. If I'm the neighbour, then I'm going to go check out what that room is, honestly. And, you know, keeping yourself secret as to who the neighbour is a good idea. But,
the first one I was a survivor, it was, we didn't survive, but it was pretty funny. And then the last one was...
Funny, he says. But yeah, keeping who you are as the neighbour secret can be a good idea, because you can go round as the kid again and, you know, stick with them. But I don't really do those things. I just tend to be the neighbour. You know, once I've chosen to reveal myself, I'm just the neighbour at that point. I'm never the child again, rarely. You know, sometimes you might, but you can also do it for fun and silliness, and you know, just be trying to separate them one by one if you're in a group and infiltrate. Like often when I am the neighbour, it's a bit slower at telling you at this point, so it's a choice as to whether you want to run off or wait for the thing to tell you you're the neighbour and stay with the group. And then go off with the group and then wait for someone to maybe go off one by one and just pick them off one by one. But again, I've also done a challenge where everyone's still in the room and I'm still able to defeat everyone as the neighbour with literally everyone in the room throwing items at me in the central lobby. So you know, that also is effective.
I don't know which button.
There's no button to shut it down unless you Alt F4.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Hello.
Hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you, but can you hear us? Is the question.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it will eventually load. It's just delayed.
Ou você pode simplesmente vir aqui.
Someone disconnected. Okay. Well, we get stuck in a cycle with people in disconnection lobbies. One love tappy black wolf. Hello. Wow. Wow, the instant disconnect from whoever that was. That was pathetic. The instant disconnection. What were you thinking? You know, you're not going to get to play the game, but maybe you wanted to troll the lobby and, you know, have it just reconnect and disconnect. Like, some people used to just sit in the lobby for Avis Simulator, which is why it automatically loads in the instant interval. Because, you know, it prevents people trolling the lobby like that. And preventing people playing. But thankfully, you know, custom games were able to get around that anyway. But often the custom games, people would make it easy by putting less locks and just have it too easy. Like, you know, it's easy enough with all of the keys, honestly. You don't need to make it easier by reducing the number of keys you need to find. I mean, you know, maybe if you're not that great at the game, but I'm good enough that I could carry even with the maximum amount of keys. If anything, I would ask for extra keys so that you could have like 10 keys needed to unlock, and even then we'd still be able to win, because it would just literally be one key in every single spawn spot, and that would be very, very easy. If reducing the number of locks reduces the number of keys that spawn in the map, that would be ideal. Okay, so I'm going to waste a bit because someone in there is clearly scuffed. Probably the guy that was on the left, because he was the one that I recognised from both. Okay, let's go. I think we've got a selection of most of the kids here. There's 2 braves, which means maybe it's unlikely to work like that, but maybe we could be a neighbour. Okay, very kids. I'm not going to go with the rest of the group. I considered it, but you know, it's like Kenny and Sirius both hanging outside, so if one of them vanishes all of a sudden, I would suspect one or the other. I would suspect Kenny, because Sirius was still loading in. Okay, we got a hat on, we got a key, we've got a great start. Okay, I should have opened and closed that door again, so that it's not going to be in my way should I need to run past the neighbour, and I can use it to wedge him. So I've got an itchy nose. This is quicker than going up the main stairs as well, so you know, I like using that ledge. Bottom lock, because it's the best lock, it's the hardest one to spot if you haven't. Okay, so Chloris just hit that door in my face. I don't think he intended to, but you know. Right, so we've got a bit of a ledge here, but it doesn't necessarily help us get in where I want to go. Why is that person being creepy like that? Linton Dark. I suspect that guy may be the neighbour. Okay, I'm hearing weird banging, like kicking. Back off! Back off, neighbour. Okay. Didn't necessarily get a charge. So, you know. Someone threw something at me, or I got wedged in the physics. One or the other. Someone threw some glue at me. What? Where did that glue come from? That glue came from nowhere and popped on my face. It was probably on top of here, but Hey, do you mind? Okay. Right, just one of them is the neighbour. They've disarmed my helmet. They're shooting at me. Yeah, you enjoy being grabbed by the neighbour. Because, you were being a papega, unless the neighbour was the one throwing things at me, but either way, you bring it upon yourself. Okay. Any hats in here? I mean, the keys... Okay, I cannot see with that box there, but he's... Hi, neighbour. Hi there, neighbour. Over here. Behind you. Hey, neighbour. Why doesn't he have a name tag? Shit. Okay. How come you didn't have a name tag? Yeah, great job there, neighbour. Shit. Yeah. He copied me. The neighbour. Shit. What the fuck? Okay, so much glitched. It didn't switch my weapon to the other weapon. That's dodgy. That's an annoying glitch. Like when it becomes like no hands modes. That's the most annoying glitch of all. That is, you're supposed to have to go up to the kid to become them. Why are you staring into that coffee? Is that coffee very impressive to you? Is that coffee really the best thing in the world? You're supposed to need to go up to the kid to turn into them, but okay. We've also got permanent deafness, like. Get hit by the deafness and it stays with you forever, even if you're not dead, like I just died. You know, it does stick with you forever. Okay, so this guy's an effective neighbour, but still, you know, I would have got away if it hadn't have glitched my weapon, so I didn't have my weapon out. Because I had 2 weapons and I would have been able to... I mean, sure, we got away with him grabbing us before when we didn't deserve it, so it did give me an extra chance there. But I think, you know, some sort of rampant object fell on him. Okay, he's eating the chocolates. Or scent, for some reason, before he's even anywhere near the kids. Because you only get the buff for a limited time, so it's not wise to use it before you have the opportunity. I shouldn't have taunted him so much. I was like, hey neighbour, over here! And then he eventually did come towards me, but why didn't he? When I was looking and ready for him. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm the brave though, you know. I have the ability to hit him. Yeah, the secret. You need all of them activated together to get that secret to work. It's not going to do anything. And you're going to fall off the roof now, aren't you? You have to go down. And to the left. To the left is the only way that you can actually get down from there. Safely. Or you can try and climb back up the physics. And you lost your lamp. That's death. That's 100% death. If you can hear me, go the other side. There's a way down. I don't know if you can hear me in death. Oh my god, what were you thinking, you idiots? Children victory? What happened there? We died. We shouldn't have won. Did the neighbour rage quit? Either way, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.